Hello everyone, Diane at Rose Haven on this beautiful Sunday. I'm in between two classes, so we've got the sea glass going on twice in front of me, so I might even steal the sea glass from the ladies to show you where they're at. We do have another student coming down, so I'm just going to quickly say, oh, hello Deb, come on in. Okay, Sunday, new things happening is about the book. I talked to you about the mindfulness of knitting. This is the one that I started, that I said I would just give you a little blurb about the book each week. So that's the one I decided to start with. And it's Rachel or Raquel. I don't know how she pronounced it. And her last name is Matthews. So it's mindfulness of knitting, meditation, and craft and calm. I've done the introduction. Some of the things I wanted to point out about this book is she's going into knitting as a medicine. She's saying that mindfulness and knitting may have been working together for generations, but it's only recently that the potential of their collaboration as a cure for ills has been confirmed. There's more and more studies and that are talking about the power and the goodness of what knitting, meditating, having your mind occupied at something else that creates sort of a meditation state because you are concentrating on what you're doing. So scientists have proven that repetitive action of knitting relaxes us, helps us think positively, and can even be a cure for pain. Simultaneously, health officials are recommending mindfulness as a cure for many physical and mental affliction. Personal note on that, I have Dupuytren in my hand, which I know is a disease that is progressing, and often we see it more on men. And my father passed away very young. He was 52. So is it something that was passed to me from him? I don't know. I'm the only one in the family who has it, but it's a progression, and so it's a disease that will eventually could, if the disease progressed, crippled my finger. And funny enough, knitting helps a lot because it's a gymnastic of the finger. So it really resonated when I read that for that portion of illness. So physically helping my hand, but at the same time relaxing. There's a portion in the introduction that she talks about curing boredom. It did not connect to me because I did not start knitting to fill in sometimes. It could happen for people, but that was not for me. I'm missing time. There's not enough time in a day to do everything that I want, because often I'm the one that will say, oh, one more row. Oh, one more row and I'm going to put it down. Oh, one more row. And I ended up at that it's 11 and my husband's already went to bed with the dog. And yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I should go and brush my teeth. So for me, it does not help for the boredom, but yes, it can totally fill in days in that action. The other paragraph in the introduction that she's talking about is about clothing your loved one twice over. So there is a saying, often she's bringing back quotes, like there's a quote from the Greek physician, and then she even has a quote of the Bible, of the Old Testament, saying that in the psalm that she brings back from a passage from it's Proverb 31, but the ending of that saying is, she feared not, talking about the woman, not lest the cold of snow should hurt her house, for all of her household were double clothed, because of wool that was put on top of them. So many of us are used to other knitter admiring our intarsia, our color work, and then cheekily looking on the other side, because we can see our own mess, but we're very proud of, you know, what the garment are making. So mindful knitting confidently take our other side to a deeper and more insightful place. Through all of the mindful work we are able to accomplish while knitting, and the other side of ourselves become quietly ordered. And in there, I'm going just to continue on, of course, every week bringing you a little bit of this book, and then we'll go into the other book. So far, very interesting reading. I'm finishing with the portion of double over and color work this week. And this is how a super idea just grow big. This week, Leslie sent me a text saying, go look at that artist. I think it's great. I think I'm going to bring things from her to the store. And are you interested maybe doing a class? So long story short, mark your calendar, February 18. There won't be any class as normal. It's going to be a workshop day. So we have the date. I'm not too sure price-wise how it's going to be, but it's going to be a full day from 10 to 4. I'm even going to feed you. I'm going to make a white chili and a red chili. So one with that there's tomato in it, and the other one is more like chicken, and it's white because there's no tomato, but it's like cumin flavor, as the other one is more spicy flavor. And you're going to say, why am I going to go and spend the day with you, Diane? Is because of that artist that I just discovered. And what you will come to do is a cowl. And a cowl with colorworks. This lady, so cute. So I'm not going to go in details because I can talk a lot about it, but you'll see the promotion coming up. This is what you'll come and do. We will give you a blank piece of paper. Huh, nice, isn't it? A blank piece of paper that you will create your own pattern of color work to make your own cowl. So the one that I'm showing is part of the autumn doodle. So this is kind of the idea. So in there, yeah, you do see a fox. The other design I did not pick, but from that pattern, there's 24 different grids only in that pattern of color work. Just gonna quickly, oh, see, and there's 2 in there that I picked. So if you're doing it with a white background, if you're doing it with a dark background, so that sheet, whoops, this is, I already showed you. So this sheet is telling you that you'll have 60 rows of color work that you will fill in, choosing from the package of different, she calls them doodles. So this is the one that I created. So the ribbing is going to be, and this is all Leslie's yarn. This one will be the beginning of the rib, finishing with this bluish. Well, I can show you the yarn. It's going to be a lot. So these are the 5 colors. So the way that it's going to work is you'll get 20 grams of 5 colors to be able to put them through. So it's going to be like the price of one skein, except you'll have it divided in 5. So the one that I chose was the teacup, the fox. This one is kind of a nice design, the umbrella, and then this is another sort of nice design. So in mine, I chose 5 different ones, but there are bigger ones. And I went and played board games last night, so I'm sorry. So I didn't quite went as far as I wanted. So my teacups are here. Oh, they do show up nice in here. So the teacups are here. The fox are halfway done, so we can see his nose and his 2 eyes. So this will be done, hoping, cross my finger, I think by tomorrow. Anyway, it's going to be done. We'll be able to show it to you. But the day that you'll come and spend, you will construct your own order of what you want to put in there. I'll give you tips. I'll help you figure out the magic of color work, how to have, I call it a road, that if you're thinking of your yarn, it's going to stay on the same road. There's no turning and twisting that makes your fabric super tight. This becomes a very nice breathable piece of knitting. So, and that's going to be your cow. Yeah, so more to come with more details, but do write that in the sense of keep your February 18 open, come spend the day, and yeah, so that's going to be extra fun. So I don't remember the title, because I was saying, oh, February blues, come and put color in your day, but Leslie has a better title than I do, and I don't remember what it is though, but it's good, but you'll see it soon. Okay, that I went bookshop this week. I did get myself, because yes, it's fun to keep them, the pattern that I just showed you, but see, I just went, I love books in Notion. So this book has little squares. Can we sort of see them? Oh yeah. So I will be keeping this, because I do have a sub Bible, but I will have a color work Bible, and this is going to be sort of my little books of keeping. I must have put it at the end, but it doesn't matter. You'll see it as you come. I'll be able to show you that on the 18th also. One sweater that's going to come up this month for sure is this. It's called the Alanis, and it's by Elizabeth Smith. This one will go on. I am going to, pretty sure, we do have a recycled yarn upstairs in the worsted weight that is gorgeous. I'm very bad at names of pattern, but I made a very nice sweater last year, and I love the fact, the way that it held together, and the fact that it's recycled all different types of yarn. But that's the one I'll be choosing to make this guy. So this one will be one of the class. I did not have time, and I do apologize, to rearrange the website. For some reason, sometimes at home, people play with my iPad, closed all my windows, and then, ooh. So it's coming. There's more time coming for me this week. Toys are a big thing right now. You've seen my Horacio. He's so cute. So he's upstairs at the store. He's going to live here for a while. I did not show him to my grandkids because I don't think I could have brought him here after, because he's just so freaking cute. Can I say freaking? I guess I did. But anyway, this is another book that I picked up, and I will show this one to Leslie, because I think we should have this book. Honestly, I didn't even open the book. These animal on top just grabbed my heart when I saw it. But you know what? There's 25 different, so there's a lot more animal. And I was just with the girls showing them, because I was going to talk to you, and was showing them the book, and it was like, oh, look at, oh, and they're all named, but this one is not on top. He's a ram. That's hairy. Isn't he cute? And my niece is having a baby, and I know she's not going to watch this, so I can show it to you, but the theme in her bedroom for the baby is elephants. Look at this guy. Isn't he cute? But there's 25 of them, so yeah, I will show it to Leslie to see if we can have it here. So it's knitted animal toys, 25 knitting pattern for adorable animal and doll, and at the back she even has clothes for them. So can you imagine? All your leftover could go in there. Hours of fun in there. Okay, what else I wanted to talk to you? The big thing was the February 18, which I honestly think is going to be a hoot. And spending the day with me. How bad can that be? It's going to be fun. The blanket, this is the invisible stitch, and I don't think I'll be able to have the full effect. So, oh, maybe a little bit. We can see it at the bottom there. It's illusion stitch, so this is checkerboard. No, not quite. We did see it well, and I will try just to put it on the chair and change the phone of placing to see if, because if you're looking upward down, we can really well see the checkers. So that's how I'll finish this, is I'll be able to show it to you, and I think that's gonna be it. So let me unhook you to see if that's gonna work. Hold on, and we're gonna switch this around. See, okay, see if we can, oh yes, look at the illusion. Isn't that gorgeous? And if we do lay it flat, oh, and you're seeing the floor at the same time. Isn't that exciting? But if we lay flat, it's just 2 lines. But the illusion happens. So, is it okay if I show your color? So this is one of the, what's the name of this sweater? Sea glass. Thank you. This is a brand new sea glass who's gonna come up. So that's going to be the color of the collar. Oh, that's too funny. And that's her swatch. And doing the swatch, why do we do swatch? Is because doing the swatch now we know we need to go bigger needle. Can we show yours? We have our second sea glass. Look at this baby. So this is the color who's very close to this color here. Just a little bit darker, but just because sometimes it doesn't show up nice on the camera, but we do see it very nicely here. So yeah, so this one we're under the armpit, coming along very nicely. Okay, I'm gonna say bye-bye now. See you next week.